Welcome back to the Unfiltered Convos podcast. We are your hosts, Linda
and Gina.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome to...
I never know what to say.
That's okay. I think I'm used to it at this point. I just know to take it from there. Welcome to our last episode of season 1. Yeah, let's do this. Hold on. Let's do the... I don't know how to... Okay, I just tried to
it's like a clapping.
It's a clapping sound, and we can hear it in the headphones, but
in the podcast
on the audio footage you can't. So I was trying to put the headphone close to the mic to see if you guys could make up the audio, but that wasn't it. But anyways, let's reflect on our last episode, which was a very heavy topic.
Subject.
Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and share your feelings first?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like stuff like that affects not just the victim. Like it affects everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like since then, I think I became more, one, paranoid,
mm-hmm.
and two, just way more overprotective when it comes to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just I don't know, any little, nothing is worth the risk at this point. The kids want to go downstairs, even if it's just our kids, the door has to stay open.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's just, I don't know, it's just not even worth the risk. I feel like through these last 3 years, we've lost a lot of family members
mm-hmm.
that we just don't talk to as much anymore. And it is because we are well aware that they still have a relationship with the abuser.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I feel like it's been a lonely, not so much lonely, I just think it's a big realization is damn, these people that you thought were gonna always be there are not gonna always be there. Or it's just nobody really is meant forever in your life.
Including your own family. Yeah.
And that's fine. I'm gonna always choose my siblings over everybody else, over everybody. So
yeah, like they say, some people are meant to be in your life for a season, a chapter, or whatever
mm-hmm.
for life. But
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we've had to lose some family members along the way. We had said don't ask her about it, but I think we didn't really clarify. There are certain family members that I do think should have checked on her.
Yeah,
and didn't.
Right.
And
I think what we meant by not asking her is like we said, there's one side of the family that knows all of it, and there's another side of the family that doesn't know anything and is now finding out about it. I think it's
that's what we meant.
That's what we meant by don't ask.
Yeah.
It's she's okay. She's going through it. We're all there for her. She doesn't want to retell the story.
Mm-hmm.
She's already had to retell the story so many times, but when we're going through the whole court thing.
Yeah.
She just doesn't want to have to continue to be reminded. She's learning to just let go and not be in the victim mentality anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what we meant so much. It's any new people that are just finding out, it's just all you really need to know is what we put on the podcast.
Yeah, and I do feel like there should have probably been other family members that could have asked her, but at this point, I don't want them to because I would almost feel like
you just did it because
yeah. So it's whatever. Literally, don't ask anyone
at this point.
You lost your
everybody's everybody's okay. She's fine.
Yeah, and she's a trooper because I can't imagine going through something like that.
Mm-mm. That would be so hard.
Especially from a family member.
Mm-hmm. And the majority of the time it happens with a family member.
Yeah.
99% of the time, it's a family member.
Mm-hmm. But thank you guys for listening to that. That video got views quicker than any of our other videos. So thank you guys for listening to her story and for listening to us.
And if anybody else wants to come and share their story on our platform, DM us.
This is your invitation. We want to get guests. We want to hear your guys' stories. That's why we're unfiltered, because those are the kinds of conversations we want to have on here.
With what you're okay sharing, obviously.
Yeah. Your hard times, your
The good and the bad.
Yeah, I think you said that on like
lows.
yeah, you think I said that on like the first episode, or maybe it was on like the one we officially posted because we recorded like
10 videos
before we actually posted our first. Yeah. So, anyways, I think we should reflect on this
year.
The first season of our episode. How do you feel now that we've officially made it to episode 10?
Well, I want to still give a shout out to No Personnel Podcast, to Alan, Israel, because they had us on their podcast. When was it? Like October?
I think something like that.
It was like October. And me and Gina didn't plan on posting anything or airing anything until January.
Yeah.
Because we were just like, and we recorded so many.
Like I said, we started recording in August.
Yeah.
But first of all, shout out to No Pasa Nada Podcast. If you guys have not listened or tuned into them, be sure to tune into them. No Pasa Nada Podcast. We were on their podcast. I will link our episode in the description so you guys can on YouTube. I don't know if I can do that on Spotify, but on YouTube I will link the description so you guys can go watch that episode. But yeah, like she said, huge shout out to Alan and Israel. They're the ones who pushed us
because they said you guys have until this day to put
something. They said something, not full. So here's the thing. It was mainly me that was pushing it to January, and it's because I had recorded a wedding, remember? And this wedding video was taking me forever. It was in November because the wedding was in October.
Yeah.
And I gave myself like a deadline to finish the wedding video because like I'm just, like I mentioned in one of the videos, I'm so busy. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give myself to this day to finish. And they were like, no. You have till this week. And then I think we ended up posting like the Instagram or TikTok or something like that, announcing that we were going to drop, and then within like a week we did officially drop,
and then we've been going since then, like nonstop, and just posting and recording, and and so if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be where we are.
No, literally though, because we would
barely be dropping our first episode now,
like today, the day this video goes live. Yeah So I'm thankful we decided to take the jump and we did it because it's taught me a lot.
You can't let fear stop you.
Literally. No, because like ever since then I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go push it. I'm just going to push it harder on TikTok, on YouTube. And I did. And even my personal pages are growing because I decided to finally just like, this is it. This is where I stop. This is where I'm no longer afraid. I trust myself. I believe in myself.
You just gotta let it happen.
Yeah. And I'm super happy. I'm super happy with where we are right now. Last time we checked our stats. Let's go ahead and do that for our final season. Do you know how many we have on Instagram?
We have some new followers on Instagram.
Which that one was the one that's to this day still growing slow. So
yeah,
go ahead, follow us.
Instagram has been very slow, but we have 36 followers,
which is still better than none. So thank you to our 36 followers. But I will say though that we're getting a lot of views.
We get a lot of views. Yeah, we just don't have a lot of followers.
Yeah, so we know you're watching. Just follow.
Hit that follow.
And then on TikTok, we have 60 followers, which I honestly can't remember how many we had the last time we checked.
I think it was like 40 something. Or no,
I think it was like 50 something.
Yeah, I think it was 50.
But even then, we're still happy, thankful, blessed. And then YouTube, just in this last week, I'm not gonna lie, YouTube kind of just blew up. Blew up to me in my. We have 59 subscribers, so we are ending our season.
That last time was 50, right?
I think
or 51 or something like that.
No, it was less than 50. Remember, because we had to get to 50 to get us to be live.
That's right.
Yeah. So we're starting this new thing where we record usually Fridays or Saturdays, but before we record, while we're setting up, we go live now on Instagram and YouTube. So we will usually announce it on our stories when what time we're going to go live. Yeah. So just be on the lookout for that so that you guys can join our live. Because I don't know.
And then don't be afraid to give us like feedback on what else you guys want to see, because we try to come up with things, but I think it's cool to see someone else's perspective on like what else.
Like what you guys actually want to see. We're just going off of like ideas that we come up with. But it would be nice to know what you guys actually want to see and hear and things like that. So anything else about this season?
Also, I feel like the first. Do you still have the first seasons? The first like 5-10 videos that we have.
Yeah.
We should like do the bloopers.
The bloopers.
Because I feel like at the beginning it was so awkward for us. Like, it was just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a very outgoing, not shy person. But when it came to recording, I'm like,
I know.
And you could tell, like, it wasn't our natural. It felt more scripted.
Yeah, it did.
And, like, as we've been doing it more, like, you can tell it's just been flowing more. And I said stigma instead of sigma. Like, you're starting to see more of, like, who
our
we are. Yeah.
Which is, it's funny because, like, I feel like I've been less shy here, and usually I'm...
Because, like, when you left me last time on live, I'm like, she left me. Because this is more, like...
This is my territory.
This is your territory, yeah. And I'm just like, what do I say? Hi.
I know. I was like, I think Luna had called me, so I stepped away for a minute. And I was like, hey, here, Jessica, talk to them. And I walked away, and she was like... I just don't understand. I thought I legit did not expect that from you. Like, I was so shocked. I'm like, wow, you're actually the shy one now. Like, what the heck is happening here?
You're just so very natural at it. I don't know. I'm just like,
I don't know. Maybe it's because like I've been whether I posted it on the internet or not, I have been recording myself for years now. I started making YouTube videos since 2020.
Yeah.
I just didn't start posting them until like last year, I think.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's why
you have more comfort. Yeah.
Yeah, I have been training myself. I don't know.
No, this is my first
rodeo.
First rodeo, and I'm like,
yeah. Well, then I have like my TikTok live that I don't go on very often, but I have done a few more times than you. Yeah. So. Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know.
Definitely proud of where we are at and excited to see where we're going to go with this.
Me too. Do you have any goals for yourself this coming year?
I really am trying so hard discipline this year. Mm-hmm. So I vape. I really want to stop vaping. That's one thing that I know is going to be so fucking hard for me.
Yeah.
But I really want to stop vaping. Mm-hmm. And I want to get more into reading. Mm-hmm. Those are my two things. And not to break anything.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll have to talk about that. Those are good things to...
and I mean, I feel like you have like your personal... Like,
of course, I don't expect you to, because I'm not going to tell you guys mine. I'm the kind of person where I move in silence. Mm-hmm. And so I won't say anything until I'm officially doing it.
Right.
So yeah, don't expect me to share anything like that. But I guess something for me is start reading more, because I was reading and then I kind of stopped.
You've always been a reader.
Yeah, but I legit stopped, and I also kind of stopped meditating, and I really want to get back into that because I feel it, like my energy has just been so like all over the place. Yeah, and so I want to bring myself back to like earth. I want to ground myself again. And reading, as a matter of fact, yesterday when I was editing, waiting for this video to upload, I was reading instead of scrolling on my phone. So I guess I'm already starting with that. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't, like I said,
that's all you're gonna share. So obviously the recap of our podcast, but what was your favorite memory of 2024?
My favorite memory of 2024 was I went to California with Jordan, and just like me and him just like roaming the streets of downtown LA, and like I had to be the bigger person, obviously, because I'm the mother. And downtown LA is pretty scary. I mean, you see the homeless, and so I had to be brave and walk through those streets like I wasn't afraid, even though I was dying inside. And just that trip was like something I won't ever forget. And honestly, I even thought about doing it again with Jordan this year because I had so much fun with him. I like got that quality time
that you guys need.
Yeah. What about for you?
Honestly, I feel like this year was last year was such a hard year mentally for me too. Mm-hmm. But I want to say it's not even so much like something that happened, but I think it's like when I want to say in like November, something just clicked in me, and I was just like, honestly, like letting the past go. It's been easier for me to just let the past go because I could just feel like it was just like holding me back and just super heavy. And I'm like, and I want to say it was barely in November, but all last year was really fucking hard, which I'm sure we could get into like a different podcast, a different time. But yeah, it was just really hard, and I think this like just like I could feel it in like my body and my soul, just like that finally like letting go and just not like what happened in the past happened in the past. The damage is all fucking there. Like I can't continue to just like be angry and mad at the world. So it's happened, whatever. I just gotta move forward and yeah. But I think that's it.
So not like a special, like an actual moment. Like that's like a realization. It sounds like
like a realization. Like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like last year was such a shitty year for me.
Oh dang. Well, I mean, I mentally had a shitty year too, but I mean, not even one moment that you could think of.
Think of anything. Let's see if I go down.
Didn't you go to California for your birthday?
Yeah, but I mean that was fun.
Yeah.
Not like like it was fun.
Yeah.
No, like. I'd have to go through my phone. Like honestly,
I know. I was thinking that too.
I just like there's not like one that stands out like that. Like how you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I feel like a realization I had this year is that truly nobody has my back like I do, and life is a fucking bitch, but you keep moving, and that's literally it. Yeah. I'm excited for this coming year though because. Yeah, like I can't even say because like I can't because then I'll give away too much that I don't want to give away. But yeah.
Well, you're just not ready to give away.
I'm not ready. I guess you're right. I'm not ready.
A memory.
You thought of something?
When we took the kids camping.
Oh my gosh.
That was a fun time.
Let's talk about it because that was so funny.
With the kids, like I just love spending time when it's all of us and then the kids together. That was a good time. I love that time.
So it was. It was in September.
In September because it was still it was in September.
Or what is the one in Labor Day.
We went to Palisade.
Palisade.
And we obviously all of us went. Our brother went. The kids went. Like literally all of us went, and we with the kids slept in one tent. Everybody had their own tent. And then this was around the time where it was like the give me my money.
Oh yeah, the give me my money trend.
Well, we did that to my mom, to her husband, and then to our stepbrother. Yeah, that was a good time.
That was funny. But so we went in September. Yeah. So we went and we were supposed to stay for 2 days.
Supposed to.
Yeah, supposed to. Keyword supposed to. And then all of a sudden it starts getting cloudy and rainy and we're like
super fucking windy.
It'll pass.
Yeah.
And then from like 1 minute to the next, our tent is flying over.
Yes.
I remember I got inside of the tent and was holding it up while everybody on the outside was like holding it down.
Yeah. And it got so windy, everything was flying away, and then it started pouring. And the kids were scared.
Yeah, the kids were so scared.
We had to go into the car. We literally waited in the car for like hours, like 2-3 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then so it stopped for a little bit. We went back out. We're like, okay, it's gonna clear up.
Yeah.
And then it started again. And we're like, it's just go home. Like there's no point for us to be in a car with the kids or in the tent. Like the kids didn't even want to go in the tent because of how windy it was.
Scared. Yeah.
Yeah. So. But I mean, it was fun.
It was fun. And then we went home, and the next day we went to go watch Twister.
Oh, yes.
And then it was raining, and we got scared because I'm like, no, there's not going to be a tornado right now.
Yes. We got out of the movies, and it was like pouring rain. So we all went into the car. Like, dripping. Yes.
We were so soaked.
That was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, you're right. That was a good memory.
That was fun, though. But...
I swear, dude. Something's always happening to you.
I know. Someone once told me that I need to have like my own reality show because the stories that I freaking be telling people, I sometimes don't even like the guy that got left in front of the yard with that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about that. Tell the story now.
Okay, maybe if you don't want to. I mean, I'm ready to say names. There was this one time where I went out with a friend and I came back. It was like 3 a.m. and I came back in an Uber and I thought he stayed there, but he originally picked me up in an Uber earlier that day. So anyways, I'm like sleeping literally all day the next day because I didn't get home till like 3:30. And then my mom texted me like at 8, but I didn't see it until later on. And I just completely ignored her because she asked if I was home. And I'm like, she doesn't need to know. But anyways, and then come on Monday, she was like, hey, Mija, do you know so-and-so? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, did you know that the Uber dropped him off in our front lawn and the ambulance picked him up? I was like, so this guy left where we were at really drunk, and
the
last address that was on his Uber or Lyft, whatever he had taken, was my address from when he picked me up. And so he told Uber to drop him off here, but he had already passed the fuck out in the Uber drive here, and the Uber driver couldn't wake him up. So called the ambulance. So the ambulance and the cops show up, and we have it on recording, and he's like, just looks so out of it. He's laying on the grass, like, out of it. And I was just like, wow.
Well, they knocked on my mom.
And then the cops knocked on my mom's door.
And asked if they knew him.
Yeah, my mom's like, I have no idea who this is. Because they've never, like, you guys have never met him.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, these are not the people I hang out with. But honestly, there's just so many fucking stories that I have. I'm like, I should have, like, my own little TikTok on the stories that I could say. But anyways, so on, what day was it?
Last week, no?
It was on
Thursday.
Friday.
Oh, it happened that day?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
On Friday morning, I went to go eat, and I don't even know how I tripped, but I tripped, and then, you know, like in the door frame, there's like a metal strip in the door frame when you open the doors. This one was like thicker, but I tripped, and the middle of my foot landed on that, and then I just continued on with my day. It didn't hurt right away. Then we came to record.
It didn't start hurting until
Saturday, because then you came back to do TikToks on Saturday. Did you?
But it started hurting Friday, no?
When was it Friday?
Yeah, because it wasn't while we were recording, but you were in the kitchen walking, and all of a sudden you were like, oh, you like almost fell. And I was like, what the hell?
So on Friday night, it started hurting, and then anytime I would step, like if I stepped in a weird way, it would hurt. Mm-hmm. And then Saturday, again, it would hurt, but I was just like, I don't know, I just probably bruised it. Come Sunday, I could not step on it anymore. Like anytime I stepped on it, it would hurt. Mm-hmm. So I go to the ER, and they do an x-ray. I didn't fracture it. I just have a really bad sprain. So she's in a boot. So I'm in a fucking boot. And I have to use crutches. But I kind of gave up on the crutches. Like, they were hard to use.
Wait, so you actually had them? I've never seen you use them.
Yeah, they're in my car.
Oh. Did you have to go buy them?
No, my coworker, she had fractured her right foot.
Oh, okay.
So we're both in boots right now.
But she doesn't need them.
She doesn't need them anymore. Yeah. So she let me borrow them. And here we are. I have my appointment on Tuesday with the podiatrist to see if I tore a ligament. Oh. I don't think I did, but
I mean, today you had the boot off and you were walking way better than you were last week.
Yeah. I don't think I tore anything. I think I just have a really bad sprain.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I ended my year. I ended it with a bang.
Literally. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I legit, when she was saying that, I was like, there's no way she could have broken it or like anything. I was like thinking to myself, maybe a sprain, but like, really? Over a trip? Like, it wasn't my
Well, honestly, because like my coworker literally tripped and she broke her foot.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's what I don't know, maybe. I don't know, your foot is very sensitive. Fall? She says she just stepped on kind of like the same thing, something weird, and she didn't think anything of it. It didn't hurt right away until later on.
Holy shit.
But then she got x-rays and hers is actually fractured. The foot is just very sensitive. And I'm like, no, and I couldn't even think of how I even did something with my foot. Because I'm like, what the fuck did I do to my foot?
Yes, this was Friday, because remember the next day my mom got here, and that's when you were like, it hit you. You were like, oh, I know what it was.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way I could have done something with my foot, like that fall, like that trip. I don't know. And I guess your foot is just very sensitive, and I don't have a fracture. I don't think I have a torn ligament. I just think it's really bad spraying. And I've been in a boot, and I was on a boot for New Year's. So sad.
Oh my goodness.
And I was not intoxicated, because that's the first question that everybody has asked me.
Oh, like when it happened?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
completely sober. Did not drink.
weirdly enough.
Yeah. I'm like, it would have been a better freaking story
To say.
if I was at least drunk. How the fuck do you trip? I don't even know how I tripped. And sprain your foot. Sober.
I mean, your friend did it, so clearly it
happens. There's something in the air.
Oh, Brett, please don't bring that energy. After you said that, I literally was like, I would be crying right now so bad if I had to. Yeah, no.
Literally, and then I can't put any weight on it. So at work, everybody's doing everything for me, and I fucking hate asking for help.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
I hate it. Like, when I was leaving, they're like, do you want me to carry your coffee cup while you use your crutches? I'm like, I am a strong, independent woman. I do not need any help. So I denied the help.
At work.
Yeah. I'm like, they don't need to do any more for me.
Yeah, that would freak me out. I don't. I would be having the worst mental breakdown ever in my life if that happened to me.
Yeah, no.
But I told her, I was like, you know what? Because she did. There was a day where you're like, I'm struggling. Like she was going through it, and I was like, you know, let's try to look at the bright side. Maybe it's trying to like. What did I say?
You're like, it's trying to probably like teach you a lesson or something. And I was like, this shit's humbling me so fucking quick. Like, it's okay to ask for help, but I'm like, this is humbling me real quick. Or you have to appreciate the help that you do have. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Happened to you. I'm so sorry.
Speedy recovery.
Yeah, no, literally. I hope you heal quick. And your, what did you say, tendon?
Ligament?
Ligament isn't torn.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
So during our IG live, we were asking our followers, I guess, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
To ask us questions. So we're gonna go ahead and answer them.
Okay, so one of the questions was, what shows are you currently into right now?
Honestly, I actually just remembered. I've been watching Teen Mom again.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the
next chapter.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah. I've been watching that. So that's actually what I'm into. But I've always been into Teen Mom shows, and I think it's probably because I was a teen mom. I don't know, but
I liked watching the show. What I've been binge watching a lot lately is the Fast and the Furious movies.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. Because you know how I loved Paul Walker.
Yeah, I've always been into those movies.
Yeah, I loved Paul Walker. So when he died, I was like, so like that one. Remember how I was saying, like that one, I took it to the heart. Like that one hurt when he died, and he died. I think on or around Thanksgiving.
Oh,
like the last. I think it's like on the 28th. But anytime November comes around, I don't know, I start thinking about him because like all the posts everybody reposts.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I was like, you know what, I want to watch the whole Fast and the Furious saga. And I did. I watched the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the seventh.
On the same day?
Like 4 of them.
Oh jeez, that's crazy.
And then the next day I finished, I even paid for the 9th and the 10th. Wait, is that the 9th and the 10th? The ones with
Girl, I didn't make it past the third one.
Oh.
I don't know either.
And I even went back to watch Tokyo Drift. And now that's my least favorite one.
I
And
only watched that one because Bawa was in it.
And Paul Walker's not even in that one. But I know.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's like, I don't even want, I literally.
That's probably why it's your least favorite.
But yeah, so I guess, I mean, but I still need to finish. I think I didn't finish 8. So I went to 7, I skipped 8, and then I need to go back to finish 8. But I guess that's something I've been like
binge watching. That's nice. That's not really a show, but I guess
honestly, I really am usually one into shows, and I just haven't.
Like when she asked that, I'm like, oh, this is a good one for you. But
yeah, no, because I've been out and about.
Okay.
I just haven't been literally. I haven't been at home watching TV, but yeah, I am usually one that's always hooked on a show.
Yeah.
And nothing right now.
Interesting. But dude, how do you have the patience to sit and watch 4 fucking movies back to back?
How do you not?
Bro, I get so bored.
Dude, I think there's more people like me than there are you.
Raise your hand or comment down below. Are you like me or her? Do you guys like...
Can you binge watch like 4 or 5 movies in one night? Or are you like me, Gina, that gets tired after like 30 minutes into the movie?
I get bored. I just get bored. My brain starts wandering, and then I feel like I have to get up and start doing things, and then I do, and then I can't stop moving, and then the movie starts getting good, and then I start getting into it again. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, dang, I should have watched the whole thing, but I just can't. It's my fucking ADHD, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I can, if I really like movies, I can binge watch it.
Okay, well, now we need to know if you're like me or her, because I really want to know, are there more people like me or her?
Or especially like a show. Have you ever seen, it's on, I think it's on Hulu, Bates Motel, or Hotel Bates?
No.
Bates Motel. Oh no, Bates Motel.
I know what you're talking about, because when we went to California, Universal Studio, they talked about it, but
that is a long season. But when I got hooked on it like this, I watched that. It's like 7 seasons. Like each season is like 15 episodes in it. It's a long. I binged that shit in like a week.
What?
Yeah, dude.
It would take me like 3 years to watch that.
Time I would like when I was home when I didn't have time. I would watch it like from when I would go downstairs, and I would watch it till like midnight or 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's another thing is I go to sleep early.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. There's been so many shows that I start and don't finish. Like, have you heard of Dexter?
Yeah. Oh, that's another good one too. I watched like the first 2 seasons and then I stopped watching it. But I heard it's kind of coming back. Mm-hmm. I need to watch it again.
And then what other shows?
Shameless? No. Oh my gosh, that's a good one too. That's another good one.
Are you watching the Squid Games?
No, I didn't want to watch it. I don't like gory.
Oh, so you didn't watch the first season?
Gory stuff. Yeah, no, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch any of it? Mm-hmm. Me either. I never got into it. But Jordan always has me playing the freaking Squid Games. Squid Games. Yeah. The other day we were playing red light, green light, and you know the normal red light, green light, like when somebody catches you moving, you turn around and start over. Yeah. He's like, no, we're playing it like Squid Games. You get disqualified. I'm like, but no, let's be OGs here. Like, come on, let's play the normal game. He's about to die. Yeah. He's like, I'm just gonna be like Squid Games and get disqualified. I'm like, that's boring.
So lame.
No.
What other one? Like, oh, there's another one. Take Care of Maya. No. Did you ever watch that one? Mm-mm. It's about a little girl that has like some disease.
Oh, you told me about it. Yes. I never started watching it though.
It's like she has some kind of disease, and like the hospital just did not want to believe the mom, mm-hmm. and they made the mom. They were accusing of the mom that she was going crazy, and then the state ended up taking custody of the little girl. Oh, and so at this point, the mom knew that the only way to get the daughter back was if she. And so she ends up herself.
What do you mean get her back? If she's going to kill herself, how does she get her back?
Because the dad gets custody. Because the problem here is the mom. In their eyes. Yeah. Because in their eyes, the mom's the problem. So the only way to bring Maya home... something like that. The only way to bring Maya home is if the problem parent wasn't there anymore. No. Yeah, dude. It is so sad. And then, I forgot which other one. There's another one. I think it was on Netflix. This girl, she reminded me because she got pregnant at like 14, 15, mm-hmm. and she ends up giving her baby her baby girl for adoption because her parents were like, we're not going to help you. Like, yeah. How are you going to do it, right? Yeah. So she ends up giving this, her baby girl for adoption to a family she thought was like a good family. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, years later, she gets a letter from the state asking if how was it? I don't know if they got like something with her DNA matched. Her DNA matched. They were looking for someone, a missing person. So the mom was like, wait, this missing person is my daughter that I gave up for adoption. So whatever, like the police kind of like put it to the side. They didn't really investigate. The bio mom kept getting like persistent. She was just like, no, there's something wrong. Like the family is not adding up. Come to find out later on, the dad killed the adopted dad killed the daughter and buried her in the backyard. And the bio mom knew in her heart the whole time that her little girl was in the backyard the whole time. I have to find it and send it to you. We'll have to read it. That wasn't a really good description, but it is fucking crazy.
Yeah. See, I could probably get into shows like that. It's kind of like Gypsy. The Gypsy Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got so into that. I remember Seno.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that told me about that show when I was pregnant with Luna. And that's actually, I mean, I was pregnant. So at this time, I was extremely pregnant. I was towards the end of my pregnancy. I was tired. I wasn't moving around a whole lot. Yeah. So I binge watched that shit. Every single night I was like watching it like it was no one's business. And
yeah. I think those I get it too.
Yeah. Those are my kind of shows though.
Yeah. Criminal. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. See, I'm not really into Criminal, or what is that called?
What is it? Fuck. There's a war crime documentaries, like that's not the one.
Why am I not remembering? Like, what is that? The Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm about to look it up on Netflix because this is coming.
Like crime documentaries. What else is it?
Crime. What? No, there's nothing. What the heck? Anyway.
Like crime, serial killers. Oh my god, there's a word for it. I can't think of the word.
You always say that word because like you like those, so like what the hell? Why are we not?
I'm going real blank right now. Like crime, serial killers, like document, like those are my type of, like I could probably get away with murder right now.
Bruh. Jeez.
Not that I will do it.
That's crazy. I've heard a lot of girls say that though that are into those shows.
Yeah.
And they're like, I could get away with it. I could yeah.
But also those, because I've watched so much of that stuff,
you're paranoid.
I'm so fucking paranoid. Like if I'm ever alone and like when I drive on a night out, I take an Uber by myself. I actually have 2 friends that it sends them a notification that I got an Uber, and it sends them my location and when I got home.
Yeah.
Like, and then because I'm like, what if something happens? But then I'm also gonna look at like if this happens, this is what I'm doing. If this happens, this is what I'm doing.
Bro, I'm already like that. Can you imagine if I watched?
You would be like, your anxiety would be up.
I would never go out.
Never literally go out.
I would stay home, but I already feel like that.
Did you see what happened in New Orleans?
No.
You didn't see what happened in New Orleans?
Wait.
There was a terrorist attack on New Year's Eve with the white pickup truck that ran through Bourbon Street and killed like 10 people.
No.
Oh my god, you really are on a fucking rock.
When you were saying that, there was something else that happened.
The cyber truck.
I don't. Oh, the
in Vegas.
That blew up?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I heard that. That's when you were talking like me. Is that the one she's talking about?
No, 2 different things, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Cybertruck, yes, but no, I did not. There was also some other murder thing, though. Because it was like, this attacks from this place, a victim from this attack talks or something like that. I don't know, I didn't watch the video. I just saw, like, the title, and I was like, oh, jeez, and I just kept... Because, like I said, I'm already a paranoid person.
Yeah.
If I start watching that shit, I legit will, like...
Well, I remember I was telling my coworker today because we were talking about the New Orleans thing, and I was like literally thinking in my head when I went to New Orleans, I'm like, literally somebody can drive this fucking down the street and kill so many people. They can shoot this place up and it then kills so many people. It's so packed there. There's so many people, and the streets, it's probably like from here to like Chella's room, if that. Like, it's a very small street. Yeah, it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. But, yeah, I was just like, you can literally kill a bunch of people in Bourbon Street. It's just so packed.
And it's literally, like, it can happen anywhere. I mean, think about, like, the New York Marathon that there was that bomb.
Oh, the Boston one?
Yeah.
The Massachusetts one? Yeah.
Sorry, no, New York.
Or like 9/11.
Yeah,
or just
the concert in Vegas. Like, so many freaking things that happen around this world. It's so sad, but that's crazy.
Sad.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
So
that was a whole. That was a question. Okay. The second question.
Some restaurants you would recommend in Utah, some of your favorite places.
Okay, so I actually just went to it was like brunch. It's called Early Owl. Like I said, it's a breakfast place and it's amazing. Early Owl. So I actually post a lot of food places on my TikTok. So yeah, if you guys want to, you guys can go check out my TikTok. But Early Owl is one of them. I just recently went to it. Do you have any right now? I can say more.
The ones that I want to actually go back to. Remember when we went to that place when it was you, us, the kids, with like the disco ball?
Oh, brunch. Oh no. Yeah.
Brunch Me Hard is good too.
Brunch Me Hard is good, but that's not the one.
No.
Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what you're talking about, right? That I've been wanting to go back to
I
it.
told you guys we should go there. Let's see if I can find the video. It's called Hash Kitchen. So the one she's talking about is Hash Kitchen. But a donut shop that I recommend is Dough Miner. So DOUH. Wait, hold on. Can I spell here? DOUGH and then Miner MINER. That's a really good donut place. Let's see.
Azúcar.
Oh, Azúcar.
I've gone to Azúcar's coffee is really good.
Do you remember the donut place we went to?
With the kids?
Yeah, it's called The Other Side Donuts.
That one was cool too.
Yeah, The Other Side Donuts. El Cholo or something. Remember?
Is it good?
Yeah.
I've heard it. I've been wanting to go there.
Yeah, I've been there. Actually, I have the TikTok. I haven't posted it, but I've been there. That one's really good. I've been trying to avoid posting food content for some reason. It just doesn't do as good on my TikTok. I get better views and likes on like lifestyle vlogs. Oh, and that Encanto place. Restaurant. That's also good. I mean, I liked it.
Tacos Lopez.
Tacos Lopez is bomb.
You can't go wrong with Tacos Lopez.
You know where I went to that Tita's restaurant?
Did you go? Was it good?
It was good. I liked it. They have a lot of seafood, so I got birria. Do you remember that pink shop that we went to?
Oh yeah, I like that place. I've got back like twice.
Me too. Pink Sweets is another one. Yeah, that's a few.
Yeah. Honestly, I just can't go wrong with tacos. So Tacos Lopez is my style.
Tacos Lopez is really good, actually. Really good. Wait, I just remembered I have a whole list. Bellagio Pizza. That's really good if you like pizza.
Blue Iguana. Is it really one? Blue Iguana. The one that's downtown, not the one that's in Rose Park.
Red.
Blue. Oh.
Blue is the one
in Rose Park.
Red is the one in Rose Park.
So blue.
You like blue better than
it wasn't bad. I've never gone to catch the red one.
Oh, the red one's better.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, like the blue one wasn't bad.
The red one was for sure better.
Utah's starting to get really poppin' and like have a lot more.
I actually had somebody had sent me on my personal TikTok today. It's like a coffee shop, and I want to go to it because I'm like, let's check it out. It's called Un Cafecito. Oh, no. They sent it to me. I'm assuming they want me to go check it out because they just literally just sent me a video of their store, and I was like, I just liked the video, and I'm like, is that like inviting me like
on my list to go now?
Yeah, like I don't know, maybe I should start doing more food reviews and then like get invited to go. You know, maybe that's my invitation. No,
do it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but that's all I can think of right now.
Okay. Question number 1.
Right.
How do I talk to a girl that I haven't met but saw her on Insta? Just don't be a freaking freak, a perv, but just DM her. Just say, hey, what up?
Yeah.
Just, it's that easy. But don't be like, hey, baby, or like, hey, beautiful. Just don't be a fucking creep. Just say, hey. I mean, some girls respond, some girls don't.
Yeah, I will definitely not respond to you, just saying, but, so that's why I'm gonna let you answer this one.
So I went to a bar with, my friend.
Yeah.
And, so we're not a thing. We're just literally friends. And, we've had this problem, like, when we used to go out back in the day that, guys wouldn't talk to me because they thought I was with him, and vice versa.
there was this one time where he tried going up to girls, and the girl was like, "Nah, go back to your girlfriend." And I'm like,
Oh, I remember that. Wait, wasn't that the male concert?
"No, this was like a long time ago, when when we were
Oh, okay.
like a long ass time ago." And I'm just like, "Bitch, he ain't my man."
Yeah.
Like, you think I would be over here smiling at him?
Yeah,
He's like, yeah. And then so he kept, so this time at the bar, he kept staring at some girls, and I thought they were cute, and I was like, "Go up to them or go buy them a shot." He's like, "Nah, it's weird. It's not the same for you girls." And I'm like, what is so wrong? Like, how do you know? Just go buy her a shot. And then I was like, well, what if you tell the bartender to go get the shot for them, and just tell her, have the bartender say it's from that guy. And then our bartender comes, and I ask her, I was like, "What do you think?" She's like, "Honestly, it is harder for guys, because it's like a girl can be like, take the shot and then not ever come. Like, girls seem to be looking for more of the free drinks, not so much friends."
Yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
can see
damn, sad.
Yeah. I can see it, but also maybe some girls, one, aren't single.
Yeah,
Or two, aren't looking.
that's true.
Because I promise you, every time somebody tries to hit on me, I straight up turn them down.
Right.
So, I don't know. It just depends on the situation of the woman.
No, yeah. I don't know. I was just like,
But, I mean, like you said, it doesn't hurt to try.
yeah.
To DM.
I mean, you don't have to. And then I think this is what I was just like saying to him. I was like, as a female, like, let's say, like, you don't have to be a bitch if somebody buys you a drink. You can just be like, "You know what? Thank you. I'm in a relationship," or whatever it is.
Yeah,
or
I'm
not interested, but thank you.
Right,
Yeah. I feel like a lot of girls, which that's what we were talking about, is like a lot of girls seem very like bitchy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't always have to be that way. Like,
No, it's true.
just like, okay, cool. Like, hey, I just offered to buy you a drink, but take it how you want, and then you can be like, "Hey, no, I'm actually in a relationship," or "I'm not interested."
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be a bitch about it.
No, I mean, if it's through some DM or whatever, I should ignore.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
haven't ever had anybody buy me a drink or offer to buy me a drink,
Mhm.
so I don't know how I would even try to turn that down. But through DM, if I'm not interested,
Don't respond.
Yeah.
I'll leave you on red for sure.
yeah, and so that's the cue to just go away. That's not going to work out.
Don't keep sending a bunch of messages.
Yeah.
Somebody on my fucking DMs.
Yeah.
Like, don't get the fucking clue. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not interested. And then that's why you get blocked.
Yeah.
What is your take on needy friends? Like, they expect you to hang out with them every weekend, text every other day, and starts drama if you don't. That's a good one.
First of all, don't have any friends. That's actually hard because I feel like I at one point had a friend like that, and then we stopped talking because it didn't go her way.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we rekindled, it was like she recognized that she was in the wrong because I was a mother and she wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have the time to be
Sitting there and
all the
texting.
time.
Yeah.
But me personally, I it's hard. I don't know. I feel like it's hard for me to answer this because I don't have friends,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't had needy friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
I mean, I have, like, I could count with one hand how many friends, close friends I have. I have probably like a couple.
Mm-hmm.
All those friends, except maybe one, are not needy. And I think we're all very understanding that we all have our own lives.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't text you back, they don't take it personal. Vice versa. If they don't text you back, I'm not going to take it personal. Except there is one friend that it's calmed down a lot, but it caused a strain in our friendship because I'm like, I don't have the fucking time. And this is when Tommy was full time with me.
Mm-hmm.
When I was like, I don't have the time to sit here and talk on the phone with you for 2 hours like we did when we were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the time for that. I don't have the time to just go to a bar on a random Wednesday night anymore. I can't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it would just cause a problem. So I distance myself. But now that we've been more like talking more, it's not as bad as it was. But Yeah, I just honestly, I'm not even gonna entertain it. Like, I don't have to sit here and fucking give you an explanation on why I haven't texted you back.
Literally. Like, if you're taking it personal, then we shouldn't be friends.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
that means you don't understand my life.
Exactly. And it's like, sometimes I really do fucking forget to text back.
Yeah.
And, like, or Tommy has my phone. Like, yesterday or whenever you were texting me, I was like, he had my fucking phone. And it's just, life fucking happens. Like, it's not personal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ignoring you. I just
don't have the time at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it takes me 3 business days to respond.
Yeah.
You'll get the message. I'm just kidding. I don't really take that long.
No, me either. But then, like, with those friends, the other ones that I've never been eating, when we do hang out, it's like nothing ever, like, we never missed a beat or anything. It's just like, whatever. Yeah. Because they're understanding and I'm very understanding. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Just honestly, you gotta talk to them. Like,
how do you deal with it? Yeah, because I'm like, I don't feel like we actually answered her question. Yeah. We just kind of talked about our situation. I don't know how I would handle that. Like I said, I truly don't know. Like, I don't feel like I'm ballsy enough to be like, hey, I just don't have the time. But ultimately, communication is everything. Mm-hmm. So,
because I had to have that conversation with this friend. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have the time. I'm not as available as I was when I didn't have a kid. Mm-hmm. Like, I get you have your kid every other, whatever the schedule is, but I was like, at the time I had my kid full time. But I don't know. They can take it whatever they want to take it. I think it's just really communicating, like Leslie said. Just communication is key.
Mm-hmm. In everything.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
And that, my friend, was the last question.
That was the last question of our Q&A on IG. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and end this season finale. Yeah. Cheers. We will be back in 2 weeks. So we won't be gone for long, guys. We just have to do some reevaluation and
DM us for feedback. Send us any questions, topics.
Send us topics.
Anything. Just send it over to us.
We'll be back on January 17th. And guys, we have guests coming on. We already have one lined up. And we're so excited. Yay! So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Don't forget about us. Go to our TikTok, our anything, IG, follow us.
We'll still keep posting.
Yeah, we're still going to keep posting. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Thank you guys for joining us for our first official season. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye!